happening, people? It's your boy Big Uggs, and welcome back to the Voice of the Tune. Newcastle United 4, Crystal Palace 0. Yesterday's result in the Premier League, we beat Crystal Palace 4-0. And history told us, that this game had 0-0 written all over it. I said in my match preview that in the last 3 games last season, two in the league and 1 in the League Cup, it was all 0-0. And the goals in this game, 15 goals in 14 games in all comps from both sides. So going into the game, I said for us it might be a 1-0 win. I did have us to get a win, but I didn't expect us to get as many goals. And what we've shown yesterday is that 1, we're clinical, 2, we're still hungry for it, and 3, we're back. As in, when I say back, as in we're back competing for the top 4. People are talking about us now, taking us seriously. Obviously, our poor start to the season after our difficult fixtures. A lot of people are talking and saying maybe Newcastle won't be the same this season. We play in Champions League, but we're 2 games in Champions League. We're top of the group. We've scored the most goals in the Premier League. What else can people say? Where I see a stat actually. I'm actually going to get it up at some point in the video, and it just shows you how far we have come and how well we are doing as a team. And is that let me actually read it out now. It says goals, 24 goals. That's ranked the first in the league. Expected goals, 19.89. That's the first in the league. Shots on target from inside the box, 46. That's first in the league. Shot conversion rate, 18.9%. That's first in the league. Big chances scored, that's 20. That's first in the league. Big chances conversion rate, 52.6. Again, that's first in the league. So our attacking prowess this season, we're ranked first in the league for all these things, and it just shows you what Eddie Howe's working on at the team. We're keeping clean sheets, but also we're scoring goals. We're taking our chances. We're clinical. 8-0s and 4-0s and 5-1s, and all these massive results. They're nice because it shows that that these players, that they're hungry for more and they're hungry to score goals. And we've taken the form from our last period into this period, and it sets us up nicely against Dortmund, who I believe now they're scared of us, because the way we played yesterday, to a man, was absolutely fantastic. That first half was incredible. We were all over Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace didn't even have a shot on goal in the first half. I don't recall. I think their first shot on goal came from a lame effort from Mateta, I believe it was. Rakisaki set it back to him, and he just a lame effort to Nick Pope. That came in the second half. But in the first half, we were all over them. The goal came early, and that was important because the first goal is always important in these games where there's not really much in it in terms of history and it being 0-0s in previous games. So the first goal for us was important because we were always going to look to break down Palace, and Palace was sitting with a low block. So that first goal going in, Trippier down the right hand side with linking up with Murphy and Longstaff, outstanding. It's mad just to realise how far we've come as a club, man. Now we're beating Palace 4-0 on a regular basis, and it's normal. It's actually normal, for us to be beating Palace 4-0 at home. It's normal now. 4-0, next game, Dortmund. This is where we are now as a club. It's normal for us to be doing this. But the man them on the right-hand side, Trippier, Almiron and Longstaff, outstanding, man. The link-up play for the first goal, with Trippier sort of laying it off to Murphy, and Murphy just doing what he does best, taking a chance. He took a chance. Did he mean it? I don't care. It went in the back of the net. And then the second goal was Gordon again. Murphy linking up with Trippier, and then Trippier making a run to take away the defender. Murphy just whipping a fantastic ball in, and then Gordon was there to score, and I believe he should have had another one, but he hit the bar again. Murphy's good work down the right hand side, taking on his man, and then the third goal, Longstaff picking up the pieces. One thing with Newcastle is that if there's any loose balls, we're winning it. We're gonna win that loose ball, and Longstaff, that's what he brings to us. He's on it. He's like a predator, and any loose balls is there, and that's how his goal came from. A mistake from Mark Gohi. He was there to pounce, and he slotted it nicely. 3-0 in the first half. Easy. It's becoming too easy now. And then second half, you could see Palace trying to ask us questions, and maybe we just took our foot off the gas a little bit, but Palace didn't really do anything in that period. And then we said, you know what, we're now in the mood to score a fourth goal. Murphy again, with a brilliant assist to Callum Wilson. So, and Callum Wilson does what he does best. Now I think he's our third highest goal scorer. I believe he's either joint with Charlotte Amobi, or he either taken his place. So, Callum Wilson writes his name in Newcastle history with his goals. And yeah, a 4-0 win. And for me, everyone played well, but Jacob Murphy and Jamal Lascelles and Kieran Trippier, those three players deserve a mention. I could mention Bruno G, I could mention Longstaff, but these three guys, Trippier, he's on another level. Like, I put on my Instagram last night, just a question: is Kyle Walker actually better than Trippier, or who's better, Kyle Walker or Trippier? Because for me, it's not as clear cut. I understand Kyle Walker's pace and what he's done in the experienced games against like tough players, the Mbappes and the Vinnies and stuff. That's not easy to do. So I have respect for Kyle Walker, but Trippier, what he's doing on a week in, week out basis, consistently since he's joined Newcastle, he's been playing at the highest level. I don't know about, like, it's not as clear cut for me. From what you want in a modern day right back, Trippier gives you that. He's good on the ball, set pieces, he creates chances, he even scores a few goals, and he can defend. So I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure that the argument is as clear cut as people are making it. But Trippier down that side, Murphy for me was man of the match, anyways, because he was the one that will just keep asking them questions and created most of our goals for us, and also got a goal for himself. So special mention out to him. And Lascelles, who's coming to the side since Botman's injury, for me, it just shows you how much Eddie Howe has improved these guys. Like guys like Lascelles, who usually obviously he's not the best on the ball, but you can see he's calming down on the ball. He's not thinking to go long. He's taking his time, doing it simple, keeping it simple. Nothing too extravagant for that could encourage mistakes. He's just keeping it simple, and that's what he's doing. And he's playing to his strengths. His strengths is in the air. Like I recall in the game, I think it was like the first 5 minutes or first 2 minutes even, the ball up in the air. He made sure he won it, and Eddie Howe was like, clap, 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 because he knows that's his strengths. He knows winning the first ball as a defender is key, because that sets the tone now. You let your marker know that I'm here. I'm here. And that's what he's been doing. That's what he done against PSG, and that's what he done yesterday against Crystal Palace. So for me, he deserves a mention because he's coming to the team after not playing as many games. He's come in and he's shown that he can step up to the occasion when guys like Botman are out. We've got somebody who's reliable and who's the club captain. So shout out to Lascelles. Callum Wilson doing what he does best. But overall, it was a 5-star performance. 4-0. It could have been 5 or 6. And we look forward now to Dortmund in the Champions League, where they'll be scared of us because, we're on smoke right now. We're on smoke. And a win against Dortmund puts us on 7 points. And for me, 7 points out of 3 games, boy, that is screaming qualification. And obviously, if AC Milan and PSG draw, boy, I believe we need probably a win or a draw from the last 3 games. So, it's a good time to be a Newcastle fan, man. But it's your boy Big Oaks. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. Make sure to like and to comment. Let me know your thoughts on the game. How you thought the game went. Who was your man of the match, and who's better between Kieran Trippier and Kyle Walker? Because that's a debate that I'm trying to spark now. Because what Trippier's doing is a matting. He's doing a madness down the right hand side. He's probably he's been the best right back in the Premier League this season, for me, anyways. So yeah, man. I made sure to comment and also to subscribe. Thanks for watching. It's by Big Oaks, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.